The teacher took off his glasses and polished them on the sleeve of his old black coat. I should have the reward, he told us. Turpin had a price of £200 on his head, and they only brought Turpin because of me. The old man looked at him, and his eyes were filled with hate. Traitor, he muttered. The teacher sniffed and turned his back on the old man. He looked at the lady in green satin and said, Everyone in York thought Turpin was the horse thief John Palmer. He was safe. A horse thief could hang, of course, the lady said. Ah, the teacher nodded and wagged his thin white finger. But if they knew he was really Dick Turpin, then he would be hanged for sure. Oh yes, I should have the reward. What did you do? I asked. I shuffled my bare feet on the ground. They were freezing cold now. The teacher sniffed at me as if I was a sour smell. His eyes were huge and round behind his glasses. And he was in prison in York. Turpin wrote a letter to his sister. He sent the letter from York prison all the way home to Hampstead in Essex. He wanted his sister's husband to raise some money and set him free. But her husband refused to pay the postage on the letter. I nodded. No one ever sent my family letters. You are happy about that. If someone sends you a letter, you have to pay for it. We never had enough money. So did you pay for Turpin's letter? I asked. No, but I knew who sent it. I knew that writing. I taught Turpin how to write 20 years ago, he said. There was a pink spot in the teacher's winter pale cheeks now. He turned back to the woman in the green dress. I knew it was a letter from Turpin, the most wanted man in England. I took it straight to the law firm. Oh yes, upon my soul, I told him. That's the writing of Dick Turpin, the highway robber. The woman said, and murderer, don't forget. He was wanted for murder too. The teacher wasn't listening. His green eyes were glowing. They sent me all the way up to York, he said. They showed me the prisoners in the jail and I knew him at once. I pointed him out. The teacher stretched out an arm. In his mind he was back in the prison. That's Turpin, I said. And it was, the woman said with a sigh. Of course, at first Turpin tried to say I was a liar. He said he'd never seen me before, and so they found other people who said it was Turpin. But I was the first, upon my soul, the very first, the teacher said. Traitor, the old man snarled again. Giving away an old friend from school, what sort of gutter rat would do that? The woman in green frowned. He was doing his duty, she said. My duty, the teacher agreed. You will be happy to see him hang, you gutter rat, the old man said. We all will. The woman said. I won't, the old man told her angrily. So why are you here? She snapped back. To see a man die, he said, a real man.